Eto'o handed ban and fine for misconduct at AFCON. Former Cameroon star Samuel Eto'o has been handed a 4-match ban and fined $20,000 or £14,960 after being found guilty of misconduct by a Confederation of African Football (CAF) disciplinary panel. A CAF statement said that Eto'o, now president of his nation's football federation, FECAFOOT, had violated its principles of sportsmanship during the 2026 Africa Cup of Nations quarter-final between Cameroon and Morocco. The former Barcelona and Inter Milan striker was reportedly seen making an angry gesture over some of the decisions taken by the officials as the indomitable Lions lost 2-0 to the tournament hosts. CAF boss Patrice Motsepe, who was also in attendance in the stadium in Rabat, appeared to have witnessed Eto'o's frustration. On Monday, the continent's governing body announced it was launching an investigation into violent confrontations and unacceptable behavior of some players and officials during last 8 matches. In response, FECAFOOT rejected CAF's decision, describing the process as one that raises serious reservations about the fundamental requirements of a fair trial. FECAFOOT then expressed support for its president in a statement on Wednesday, while suggesting Eto'o would appeal against the sanction. Since assuming his role in 2021, Eto'o's image as a legend of the game has been dented by controversy and scandals. He has faced accusations of improper conduct and poor management, with some football stakeholders also complaining of grave irregularities within FECAFOOT. He has often rejected such allegations, touting his achievements at the helm of the organization. A CAF statement said that Eto'o, now president of his nation's football federation, FECAFOOT, had violated its principles of sportsmanship during the 2026 Africa Cup of Nations quarter-final between Cameroon and Morocco. Cameroonian Football Federation President Samuel Eto'o has been suspended for 4 games for alleged misbehavior during his team's loss to Morocco at the Africa Cup of Nations. The federation, known as FECAFOOT, said Wednesday that it had taken note of the decision from the Disciplinary Committee of the Confederation of African Football to suspend its president along with a $20,000 fine, but that it lacks any explicit justification. FECAFOOT further notes that the expedited procedure leading to this decision raises serious concerns regarding the fundamental requirements of a fair trial, the federation said. CAF said Monday it was investigating match incidents during the quarter-finals between Cameroon and Morocco, and Algeria and Nigeria. CAF did not refer to any specific incidents at the Morocco-Cameroon match, but the only widely known outlier was the behavior of Eto'o, who was seen gesturing angrily during the game toward Moroccan counterpart Fawzi Lekia, with CAF President Patrice Motsepe also sitting nearby. FECAFOOT reaffirms its unwavering support for its president and its commitment to upholding the principles governing credible disciplinary justice, the federation said. Exemplary sanction for Samuel Eto'o after AFCON 2025 scandal. AFCON 2025 once again sparks controversy. Samuel Eto'o was handed a heavy sanction after the box seat incident, while Senegal head into the final with key absences in a tournament that remains under scrutiny. The AFCON 2025 has once again been engulfed in controversy following a disciplinary decision that sent shockwaves through African football. The Confederation of African Football (CAF) Disciplinary Committee imposed a severe sanction on Samuel Eto'o, president of the Cameroon Football Federation, after his conduct during one of the most heated moments of the tournament being held in Morocco. The former striker, widely regarded as one of the greatest legends the continent has produced, was involved in a series of forceful protests from the VIP box, directing his complaints at both officials from the Moroccan Federation and senior CAF executives. The scene drew widespread attention and ultimately led to a punishment that has sharply divided opinion across the African football landscape. CAF ruled that Samuel Eto'o will be barred from the VIP box for 4 matches and fined close to €17,000. The decision aims to set a clear precedent regarding the conduct of federation leaders, regardless of their status or legacy within the game. For some observers, the sanction sends a strong message about authority and discipline within the competition. For others, it comes at a particularly sensitive time, amid growing criticism over alleged officiating decisions favouring the host nation and regulatory calls that have unsettled several teams. January 16th, on the sidelines of the Africa Cup of Nations, Cameroon FECAFOOT President Samuel Eto'o has been banned from attending 4 of his country's international matches and fined $20,000 for misconduct. The Confederation of African Football (CAF) Disciplinary Panel found the president of Cameroonian football and former Barcelona star guilty of violating the principles of sportsmanship during the 2026 Africa Cup of Nations quarter-final between Cameroon and Morocco. In response to the punishment, FECAFOOT said the decision lacks any explicit justification and described the process as one that raises serious reservations about the fundamental requirements of a fair trial. Eto'o was reportedly seen making an angry gesture in the direction of the Royal Moroccan Football Federation (FRMF) President Fawzi Lekia over some of the decisions taken by the officials during Cameroon's 2-0 defeat to the tournament hosts. CAF President Patrice Motsepe, who was also in attendance in the stadium in Rabat, appears to have witnessed Eto'o's frustration. It's the latest in a list of controversies surrounding Eto'o, who became FECAFOOT president in 2021. He needed a fan at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. He held an ambassadorial role for a controversial bookmaker and has been accused of siphoning off money from Cameroon-friendly matches, a charge he has denied.